Welcome everyone. Very excited to say that we are back into it. Welcome everybody. It's me. I am Poetentate. Poetentate is me. That sounds like an alien who's taken over my body, but it is I. And so we are going to be playing this game, trying to shorten the intro a little bit so that I don't take 15 minutes just getting everything set up. Alright, so first of all, quite a few achievements I have gotten, apparently, while you all were gone. Walk onto the bubble bridge using the Dreamwalker ability for the first time. Okay, so we did get this last time. We were doing a stream. I guess I just didn't see it. Clear all swarm disaster stories in simulated universe swarm disaster. That is something I did. I finally finished part of Swarm Disaster. I still need to get all of the unlocking of the abilities, but we're getting there. I'll show you once I have it fully done. And collect Chapter Preservation 2 in Swarm Disaster. That was the last one I needed. And at the onset of your journey, you find yourself accompanied by someone unexpected. Do you remember me? That's the one where I don't think it was actually Acheron talking, but I think it is Elio, Destiny's slave, who was pretending to be Acheron. Personally, it could also just be that we have backstory that I wasn't aware of. So lots of events happening, as you can see. And then, let's see. Make sure we get these, because I finally get to do pulls, guys. You don't understand how, like, much you're just like waiting through the week to do these pulls. Now, I am only at 15 pity, but we are mostly only pulling for Misha because I love him. He's super cute. Obviously another Don Hung Eidolon would be great. We're currently at E0, but let's see how we do. Currently at 15, like I said. Okay. Not a 5-star, but not a problem. Puts us at 25. Hopefully we get a Misha Eidolon, because that's what we're aiming for. We don't want another Shrey where I just miss her entirely. Hi, Ting Yun. Always good to get Ting Yun Eidolons, because she's such a good support. I say as if I ever use her. Oh, Anna Gonithan. Everyone except for Misha, apparently. They're like, you want Misha? No. Hopefully, we have one more 10 pull. Let's, that'll put us at 35. Alright, no 5-star? No problem. Building pity for the next one we want, but we do want Misha, so. We've gotten everybody else. Our boy! He was just waiting in line. Such a polite child. Perfect. Alright, so let's do a little bit of updating now that we've got some more Eidolons. Do I have you at E6 yet? No. Okay.
Ah, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
We're getting close. I have more Gonithan though.
Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life's all about savoring the moment.
And then look at him. He's so cute. Now the question is, when it comes to warps, since I already have Don Hung, he's at E0 though. I now have the 4-star from this one, and I got his, light cone. I got his light cone twice. It's my first ever 2 5-star pull. But Misha's light cone though, should we, for the rest of the time this banner's up, so pretty much next week will be our last time to pull on stream. Should we try and pull a little bit more for Misha? Also, I have been seeing people talk, you can't quite see it here, but it looks like here that Misha is getting an express, the little badge ticket that all the people on the express have. Let me see if yeah, you can see it right here on me. This shows that you're an express crew member, so potentially Misha might be joining the express crew, which I think is really cool. Alright, so we had not quite, we went through all the cutscene with Penacony? Yeah. So this will take us there. So let's...
Shall we go? Penacony,
Alright.
the planet
Penacony.
of festivities, the universe's biggest and fanciest amusement park awaits.
That sounds very much like Las Vegas, and it's not the best place to be, but alright. Rather quiet.
We're here at last. The family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you.
Did we let them know that I'm a walking bomb? Was that something that we informed them about? Because I thought we were trying to mostly keep it under wraps. All stable.
Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating.
Anytime someone like an organization calls themselves, like starts with the family is still pretentious enough, but like anytime they start going with the, you know they're like evil.
Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows. They're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here.
You would think it'd be a bit louder if there were that many people here.
Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Oh, Misha?
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
He has little like door keys for eyes. Do you work here? This is nonsense. They won't understand.
I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
Over here. Something's not right.
Oh, Mr. Yang and Himeko. I guess, Don Hung's holding down the fort.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please, go ahead. Don't keep your friend waiting.
He's cute. I love him. Oh yeah, also, I had heard about something. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, you can now put more support characters and then your companions, like your favorites. Oh, well, Don Hung is obviously the best. Or not Don Hung. My glee over my husband is too strong. But Gepard's really great because he's a shielder, and everybody always needs a shielder. Locha for healing, and then Jingyuan is just literally so great for damage. I'll confirm that, and then we'll take Jingyuan off here since I've used him already. The Welt, Dr. Ratio, and then Kalis. My favorite boys. Alright. I'd heard about that, so I was just curious. Optional. Talk to the hotel doorman for additional details about the hotel. Okay.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you have an unforgettable holiday. Should you need assistance with moving your luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Yeah, it is. The Reverie does not only provide accommodation for its guests, it is also connected to both Penacony's reality and dreamscape. Guests from all over the cosmos come here to immerse themselves in a marvelous, dreamy journey. A good question. Maybe not all dreams are false. Well, at least the ones in Penacony aren't. Or perhaps should I say they are... another reality? The hotel's dream pool provides a comfortable dream experience, so don't you worry about that. Are you asking me? Well, it too bad. Many guests come and go, and I get to hear all about their adventures. You'll know what I mean when you enter a dream. Penacony will not disappoint. Yes, this hotel is Penacony in real life, and Penacony in the dream is a place where miracles are born. A land of lavish joy, a grand banquet where the curtains never fall. It's hard to describe its magnificence in words. In any case, you will surely be awed.
So the hotel is what you check into that is actually in reality, and then you go into essentially virtual reality or an alternate reality, which is like the Las Vegas part, the festivities. This gives me very what is it called? The Lotus Pavilion. If anyone has heard that particular, the Lotus Eaters, not the Lotus Pavilion. Anyone who likes Greek mythology will probably have heard of this, where essentially the Lotus Eaters present themselves as like a hotel or a gambling den or something, and they convince travelers. They're very fey, for those from more Norse or British mythology. But they like lure travelers in to this place, and then the travelers will eat their lotus seeds, and the lotus seeds will like essentially drug them, and then the lotus eaters will take them into the alternate reality where they can keep them. And then they just like keep them comfortable there, and you can experience anything you want in this alternate reality as long as you just stay with the Lotus Eaters. But you can't leave once you enter, or it's very difficult to leave, and they will do everything in your power to stop you from leaving.
Ah, you are well informed indeed. It is an opportunity provided by the family and a tradition on the planet of festivities.
Okay. Nifty.
Everyone gathers in the hall, reveling in merriment, pursuing opportunities, staking all they have on one desperate gamble. And finally, their dreams become reality.
So, can I take his words for serious, or like it's either just a concept, like the motto of the hotel, like anything can become reality, or it's like an actual thing that like once every, because they say this only happens once every eon, so there might be like almost like a wishing flower that almost blooms every so often, and so everybody participates in this festivity to try and win the flower, which could grant a wish potentially, if it's like a real thing and not just like a motto.
May you have a pleasant stay in Penacony.
Okay. Trying to get a sense. So this kind of looks like...
What's the big gathering at the concierge about? We've just arrived and there's already drama?
This looks very similar to what we saw in that dream, like the setup of the chairs and stuff, but this isn't Alice in Wonderland-y. Oh, but that is like a pretty good, like, also another example is Alice going into Wonderland and then us going into the dream pool or this alternate reality. Okay, what's up, Himeko?
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please, check again for me.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express, for Platinum guest rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Himeko, Miss March 7th, and Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
This is so funny to me. It's stupid. So I guess I have to go back to the train. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I can hang out with Don Hung, my husband. Relax a bit.
Yes. Your name isn't on the hotel's reservation list.
That's fine. I can just go back.
I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, he hadn't even arrived on the express. Something came up in Don Hung's schedule and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
He's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for his status.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid...
Show Trailblazer profile. Show Architect's Lance. Trailblazer profile?
No, I'm not doubting your status. It's just...
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. And with the family's invite, all guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place. Hotel security is on high alert with zero room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests from the Astral Express, please do not make it harder for her.
Does he have a dartboard on his back? Is that what that design is? I mean, I don't mind going back to the train.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department. A non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Diamond. I was cordially invited by the watchmaker. I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you for quite a while.
Yeah, it's a dartboard. Oh no, wait, that's not a dartboard. That's a roulette board. Interesting. It's also landed on black. I wonder if that means something about his personality. I don't mind going back to the train.
I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elite certainly does have an extraordinary air about them. I suppose such an exceptional figure such as yourself wouldn't mind paving a convenience for us?
I literally do not care if I go back to the train. I just learned about this like 5 minutes ago. I have not built up too much excitement. Just let me go back to the train and I will hang out with Don Hung. Also, I don't trust the IPC, so I'd rather not owe them a favor.
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you instead? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for him.
I don't mind. Literally just let me go back to the train. I would be dying right here. Like, I would literally be dying because, like, I'm over here agreeing with Adventurine that, it's like, my name's not on the invite. They can't let me in. That's perfectly understandable. I would literally, this would be making me cringe. Having to make this poor worker having to stutter constantly to be like, well, we can't do that, ma'am. And them just being like, oh, come on, bend the rules for us. It's just, no.
As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
I need you to stop. I need you to stop. You're making me want to cry.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Now this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from you all. But, what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip. I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to a delightful time with you all.
I do not trust the IPC. I do not like owing this man a favor. I would rather skip the trip and hang out on the Express than owe this man a favor.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So about the vouching...
There you go, miss. Please allow him to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry. I won't cause you any trouble.
But...
Ali, just a moment.
Hey! We're very excited to meet him.
The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday, the most handsome man in Penacony. Along with a singer renowned across the universe, Robin.
I love how it's like his introduction of Sunday, much more elaborate. And then he's just like, oh yeah, and Robin's here. But also, let's take a look at their designs for a minute. This is giving me abundance. Like, this is giving me so much abundance vibes with the eyes. And he's got the eyes here. So, very interested about that. The halos are interesting. Very, celestial kind of vibe. She doesn't have anything on her outfit that makes me immediately think like a certain Eon right off the bat.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
She even agrees that like my introduction was so sad compared to yours.
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
His eyes are so cool.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet.
Wait,
Oh,
what? You're...
Wait, no, but like she has a bust on her head, oh, Dr. Ratio does. Also, optional, talk to Adventurine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wanted to see if I can speak with them.
Hello, friend. How have you been? I sincerely hope you don't mind.
Mind what, though?
My apologies for any perceived slight. To show my sincerity, I offer you 10,000 credits as a gesture of goodwill.
Thank you, but we can spare the gifts. I don't want to owe this man anything more. I'm getting like I'm selling my soul to the devil vibes from him.
How upright. I like you. I must have you as a friend. Here, 20,000 credits.
I need you to back off a little bit, man. I'm getting bad vibes.
Please excuse me, I have some matters to attend to, so I must depart, but I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
Well, I guess I just made 20,000 credits, so we can't complain too much. What are you two doing? The hotel is even more luxurious than I imagined. Can we really afford this, Father? Don't worry, Penny. Your father has worked hard his whole life. That remains. It's all for the sake of this trip. What's wrong, Penny? You can speak to me. It's nothing. I was just thinking... Mother, is she really here somewhere? Is this where she's been all these years? She must be. Ever since I heard the name Charlotte, the dream artist, I had known this is where she must be. Penny, is there something on your mind? You mustn't keep it to yourself. I am your father, and you can tell me. Father, do you really think this trip was worth it? We used up nearly all of the money we have to our name to find her, plus, do you even think she'll be willing to come home with us? She left us without a word. All these years have passed and she has not even tried to contact us once. Okay, but you run into... Can she contact you? My biggest thing is, like, this gives me very The Matrix, like, you go into a dream, Like, how much free will do you have to leave the dream, is my question. What's more, I feel like we are perfectly happy, just the two of us. If it weren't for those old photos, I would have almost forgotten what Mother looked like by now. Penny. I'm sorry, Penny. I know how you feel. I understand. It's just that I had to come here, Penny. I love Charlotte. I love your mother. Now that I know where she is, I simply have to find her, even if it is just to see her for a brief moment. I understand, Father. Let's go and check in. Thank you, Penny. Interesting. Note, searching for Mother in a dreamscape. Alright, is there anyone else I can, kind of spy on?
Why is there a record of your stay from last month?
Face recognition failed, you lousy robot.
I see, something a little shady going on there. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, good to see you. We have made it past the entrance. You didn't see me... No, you can see the quest right over there. I just went through the very embarrassing part of watching Himeko try and pull a Karen and trying to get the staff to let me in without an invitation. And we just met Adventurine, which I kept like begging Himeko to just let me stay on the train because I'm getting bad vibes because he's from the IPC. And so I'm like, I'd rather not sell my soul to the devil just to come to an adventure park, which is what this place is being sold to me as. A machine that automatically completes the check-in process. However, as it can be a pain to operate, most guests prefer the manual approach. So I'm just exploring a little bit before I continue the main quest.
Anything is possible within a dream.
I'm a little clock, tick tock, time, stop.
Oh, is this what the chests look like here? Oh, that's nifty. I dig the Wonderland vibes. An elevator. Is it an elevator I can interact with? Probably not. Oh, okay. Can't go that way right now. And then that way's blocked off.
Anything is possible within a dream.
Okay.
Face recognition failed, you lousy robot.
Oh, I see another treasure chest.
Flammable goods are not
Oh yeah, and then we met Sunday as well. I can definitely tell that Sunday, he's so pretty. Already a fan. Very much agree with Adventurine that he's the most beautiful man in Penacony.
Running late again.
He's so pretty. I really need to look at the schedule, because if I'm not careful, he might be who I start saving all my wishes for. But I think that Adventurine is actually going to be released. A totem representing the family, declaring the 5 lineages rule maintenance of the dreamscape.
At my age, what's left for me?
Ooh, hotel receptionist. I am so sorry that that Himeko was pulling a Karen and making your job difficult for you. We apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. We will refine our workflow and enhance our service quality and ensure that you will fully enjoy your trip. No, I just wanted to apologize. I'm sorry. Certainly, since you are a valued guest of the family, your room is platinum, suite 666. That's not good. Located in zone 12 of the Red Heart. Okay, so they are actually going for like an Alice in Wonderland thing, or it might be a gambling thing, like a poker deck. I wonder if it's more Alice in Wonderland or if it's more gambling. Our suite features multi-story and well-sealed structures. Each suite contains a separate parlor and provides 24/7 drink and performance services. If you need to change rooms or check out, please submit your request via the Dreamscape Pass, and we will process it within 1 working day. I can't just leave? I have to put in a request to leave? That wording's a little concerning. You're welcome. I'm ready to answer any questions you may have about the hotel. It is an honor for all of the family members to serve you. We wish you a pleasant stay in Penacony.
My phone clearly shows that there are rooms available.
I love this small child standing up on the chair to like look more imposing. That's so funny.
You can actually book a stay on credit, and the interest is surprisingly low.
I'm hearing some very concerning things from the peanut gallery.
Fancy a dreamscape sightseeing shopping tour?
So tired. I'll never get enough sleep at this rate.
Fancy a dreamscape sightseeing shopping tour?
Hello, hello. So far, so good. How are you?
Credit, and the interest is surprisingly low.
Dennis, I can't speak to him. Oh, and we also talked to these people briefly, or we at least listened to what they're talking about. So apparently Wesley is looking for his wife Charlotte, and Penelope isn't really that interested in what's going on, like them looking for her mother. Well, glad you popped by, even if you were just a little bit bored. Currently we're playing Honkai Star Rail. I'm just getting into the Penacony quest line.
I'm sorry, but are you the singer, Epsilon Superstar? If I can stop one heart from breaking, that's your song, isn't it?
I hope you enjoy as well. Oh, also, March being a fangirl for Robin is so funny.
I never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of mine.
Oh, it really is Robin. To run into her in person here.
No, I usually only stream about once a week. It's what my schedule allows. But I stream mostly on Sundays, like a little bit before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It is an honor to meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I am a guest like everyone. Penacony is my hometown, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the Charmony Festival.
I normally stream Honkai Star Rail. When I run out of Honkai Star Rail content, which hasn't happened in a hot minute, I'll play Genshin, and then for some of the holidays, I'll do like a special event stream where I'll stream something different. Like over the New Year, I streamed Death or Taxes. I did the full game in one sitting as like a New Year event, that kind of thing. But most of the time, it's Honkai Star Rail.
The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era's Charmony Festival. He heard you all ran into some difficulties, and sent me here to provide aid.
So is Sunday not her brother? They look very similar. Maybe they're just of the same, like, alien species then. I thought for sure they'd be siblings.
Alas, I arrived a little later than usual. I sincerely apologize for any unpleasantness during your stay.
Please, be at ease. I have instructed Miss Allie to resolve the system error as soon as possible. I have also upgraded your rooms as token compensation. Please wait a moment for the hotel to arrange for suitable accommodation.
Oh, so I did originally have a model. You can see like the image in my icon, but the service I was using, they changed their policies so that I couldn't use the free model anymore, or at least like the free service I was using. And so because of that, I couldn't afford to use it anymore. So currently we're just doing a faceless. Yes, welcome them, welcome them. So I couldn't use like a face, blah. So I'm just doing a faceless like voice for now. And then once I can get a different service set up, I'll put my model back on.
Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership moving forward.
Okay, let's all discuss this, like, sentence that just got told to us. Mr. Adventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior, but when we were talking to Adventurine, he specifically stated that, he was waiting for us to get out of his way so that he could check in. But Sunday is stating that he is already checked in. So why would he need to check in again? So I'm a little bit suspicious of what Adventurine told us. So probably what I'm gonna do first, before I go back to another 3D model like I had originally, was I'll probably, do the, like, 2D VTuber kind of thing, because, there are some, like, free programs as long as you do the drawings yourself, which, not the most amazing artist, but I do have enough skills that I could do it myself. And then I'll probably implement a 2D like a PNG tuber model, and then later I might either learn how to use the program to see if I could build the 3D model myself, because there are quite a few there are quite a few tutorials on how you could build your own 3D model, or potentially I might invest in one. But for now, I'm probably going to do a PNG model once I can get the drawings done.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please, rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony. I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
Okay, I got a little distracted. This is highlighted. Please rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony. It's obviously important because it's, like, written down here in, like, bold. So that's an important, about, like, something about the lore. Not quite sure, just outside of the fact that we already know that the family controls, like, this alternate reality, the dreamscape, and so, it's interesting. I also find it interesting that they keep repeating over and over again, the family stands ready to serve, because, like, they keep being like, oh, we're serving you, like, that kind of thing, but then he says the actual administrators, like the actual people in charge. So, they're pulling the old switcheroo of like, oh, you're the one that's in control, but actually they're the ones puppeteering behind the entire thing. So that's a little suspicious. And this time I was a little faster in doing it compared to last time, because last time we had someone pop in trying to sell their work, which I think I've added a rule. If not, I do need to add that into my thing of stop trying to sell your work in my channel. But I've had a few of those people pop in doing the old well, how are you, trying to like get to know me, and then it's like, oh, but by the way, could I interest you in looking at my work so that I might sell you a VTuber model? So last time I just let them leave on their own. This time I've just banned them a little quicker so we don't have to deal with that. But yeah.
May your dreams be beautiful and pleasant.
They sound so much like a cult. Alright. Let's see where this goes.
It's just one surprise after another. But since that Mr. Which day was he? Sunday. Since Mr. Sunday's vouched for us, I guess we can finally check in normally?
I feel like you definitely would have, like, pitched it by now if you also were one of them. Yeah, no. Thank you for staying by so often. Alright. I mean, March 7th's name is literally March 7th, so I don't feel like she has a leg to stand on to talk about strange names. I hope we don't run into any more trouble, is just setting up your destruction flags. It's like, it's literally what you say to, like, run into trouble. So I'll say that, a little winded.
You and me both. I can't wait to get inside and just flop and roll on that comfy bed.
Because it sounds like we're going to be in that bed quite a bit if we're going to be going into, like, a virtual reality. Well, thank you for being here. Yeah, streaming is, like, pretty fun, even, like, in the limited capacity that I do it. I can definitely see why lots of people stream. It is, like, really entertaining. Even for the person who's streaming, is what I mean.
You'll have to wait for us to finish checking in first. Okay, there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allie.
So that we can apologize to her for your Karen-like behavior. I feel like there must be a second floor, because I'm missing a ton of treasure chests. Ooh, there we are.
Esteemed guests of the Astral Express, your check-in procedure is complete. Please forgive us for any previous inconvenience caused. This is your Dreamscape Pass. It serves as your hotel room key, as well as a directory of all the amenities and information you require at the Reverie. It even provides smart assistants. At the same time, it is also Penacony's special, one-of-a-kind souvenir that belongs only to you.
That seems kind of lame, the design of this.
You can use the Dreamscape Pass's provided clock-in feature to record every moment of your wonderful dream. Regarding the method of usage, the Dreamscape Pass will guide you through the process.
Accidentally skipped what she said. Save your favorite bits and create a Dreamscape scrapbook that is uniquely yours. Interesting.
I wish you all pleasant dreams in Penacony. You may take the elevator over there to reach your guest rooms.
All right, let's move out.
Okay, you have received the Dreamscape Pass from the hotel reception. Open it and take a look. This Dreamscape Pass is an application automatically installed on your phones. Click here to open it. Invitation. Dear Dream Chaser, welcome to Penacony. From the moment you set foot in the Reverie, a splendid and dreamlike journey had already lifted its curtains. It is not easy to put down the hustle and bustle of real life, and the extraordinary courage is also needed to make the choice to full-heartedly embrace the dream. We have the confidence to promise that thanks to the family's most meticulous management, Only sweet nectar and melodious tunes await you ahead. We wish for you to leave behind all the worries of your mortal life, open a bottle of classic Soul Glad, and settle down to immerse yourself in the enjoyment of Penacony's dreaming miracle. From the family. Okay, Make sure you have read the rulebook. Maintain a calm mind. Intense emotional fluctuations may cause unexpected sensations when entering the dream, such as sensation of falling, weightlessness, or pain. Please enter the dream lying on your back. Please do not attempt to enter the dream while facing down, kneeling, or other positions. This will minimize the risk of drowning. It did say it was a dream pool, but I'm a little concerned by that, by the way that's written. Please do not ingest any hypnotics beforehand. The dreaming fluid in the dream pool is already a fast-acting sedative and does not need external... Oh, so we're not going to be in, like, a bed? We're going to be, like, in a fluid? Do not external pharmaceuticals assistance. If you cannot enter the dream despite having soaked in the liquid for a long time, please contact the hotel staff. Let me finish reading, my god. Please do not enter the dream naked. Your initial appearance in the dreamscape is the same as how you enter it. In order to not startle other visitors, please enter the dream only after you have ensured that you are appropriately dressed. Please do not assume the identity of another individual. The family respects every guest's identity and privacy. Please do not impersonate, attack, or defame other guests in the dream. On behalf of Oak, Alfalfa, Nightingale, Bloodhound, and the Iris families, we wish you happy dreams. During the present period, the Reverie Hotel in the Golden Hour Dreamscape is undergoing renovations. If you opt to enter the Golden Hour, you will still wake up in the hotel in the Dreamscape. However, you will be unable to leave the room and cannot use the hotel's regular services. We have designated a temporary process to enter the dream for guests so that you may successfully land in the Golden Hour. We apologize for any inconvenience this has caused in your journey of the Dreamscape. New handbook pages unlocked. The Reverie. Okay, speaking of, it appears no one has asked you a certain question. What kind of trip do you enjoy? Straight towards local tourist destinations, slumber the day away within the room, or follow the passing current of other pedestrians. When I go on vacation, a lot of times I'm trying to hit up the tourist destinations. It's only when I've been on a vacation for, like, for example, I went, like, 2 weeks, was it 2 weeks? Yeah, it was 2 weeks. Yeah, it was 2 weeks. I had to, like, think about it. I spent 2 weeks in Seoul, South Korea. When I got to the end of the first week, I was so tired. I literally, even though I had, like, plans to do something that weekend, I literally just, like, went to my hotel room and I slept all day. I just did not leave the hotel except to eat. The entire day, because I was so tired from being out and about for the first week. So, like, I can see why someone might do this, but maybe later into it. But then follow the passing currents of other pedestrians. I have also done this, but usually it has to do with food. Most of the time I'm going to the tourist, like, whatever destination I have picked out, which a lot of times might be tourist destinations. But when it gets time to, like, eat food, I will literally just, like, wander into back alleys and see if I can find interesting places to eat. I found an amazing place that sold the, like, best bulgogi I have tasted in South Korea, just by wandering into, like, a side alley. 10 out of 10 would recommend that place to everyone. It is so good. It was a beef bulgogi and it was so hot. It was literally still steaming in the tray when I got it. Ugh, so good. Alright. So let's see. So probably tourist destinations. Thank you for using the recording function of your Dreamscape Pass. You can decorate the pages of your handbook with stickers. During exploration, you can come across various stickers for collection. Use these stickers to decorate. obviously, we have to use our favorite man so far. We'll put him here under the king doodle, the crown doodle. Let's see. About there. Oh, you can make him bigger too. Crown doodle. Oh, actually, speaking of the other doodles, wait, give me the adventuring one. Oh, is this the small? Oh, we can get them even smaller. Oh shoot, now that it's super small and under this text, I can't interact with it. Oh well, it's kind of where I was going for. I was gonna put it on the, on this X once I got it super small, but I can't interact with it now that it's right here. Oopsie. Already finding ways to break things. Okay, so now we can use the elevator.
A dream world! I heard that Penacony transformed the dreamscape into a majestic metropolis. What exactly would that look like? Oh, I can't wait!
I can see why maybe they couldn't have Don Hung coming to Penacony, like, logistically speaking, because, like, since he has the weird thing with his past and current self, and supposedly you can only enter the dreamscape when you're unburdened, right? I feel like his past is Don Fung, and then his, like, issues that he has surrounding that might make it difficult for him to enter the dreamscape.
Down this way.
This is a long hallway. Is it just me, or is this hotel too big for its own good?
Mr. Yang does use a cane. As someone who has to use a cane every once in a while, when a place is so big, it starts to get very tiring.
Quit giving me the stink eye!
Make sure I pick up all the treasure chests. I thought I was hallucinating. He looks like a paper what is it, a macrame? Paper masher? Oh, I can't. He looks like he's those like paper folded creatures. Not origami, but like they're 3D and like you can make the Roblox people with them, but you can also make them into like other things. They got really popular like at the beginning of the pandemic, where it's like hexagonal shaped animals. I don't know how to explain it. You come face to face with a blue bird, but it does not look like it's going to speak anytime soon. Who are you? Obviously, you're not origami though. You would look very different. Okay, anyway, I'm an origami bird. You can call me Dr. Blues. Got it. Make sure you never forget about it. I'm swamped with work. If you have any questions, you can go to those birds on the Great Tree, Origami Birds gathering spot. I think they need your help with their affairs. When you have helped them find the required number of origami birds, I'll give you rewards. This is written under the storyline section. The bird flaps its wings at you, supposedly trying to urge you to go. No, because we've seen like actual origami cranes on Herta space station. Like, you have to find all of them. That is not... Well, I mean, I guess the technical definition of origami is just paper folding, so I guess it would count as a type of origami, but like, no, it's not. Head of security. Greetings, I'm Koti, the Bloodhound family, and the head of security for this hotel. How can I assist you? Well, your default appearance in the dreamscape is based on how you were when you entered the dream, so please ensure you are properly dressed. Please do not impersonate others or invade their privacy in the dreamscape. The family takes strict actions against such violations. In addition, areas undergoing maintenance or repair tend to be unstable. For your safety, please avoid approaching such areas. If you have any disputes with other guests or hotel staff, please feel free to contact me at any time. If you or your companions find yourself in dangerous situations, please reach out to me or any nearby bloodhounds. Additionally, in the dreamscape, intense emotional fluctuations can lead to unexpected circumstances. If you have trouble managing your emotions effectively, you can also seek assistance from us. Simply submit a request using your dreamscape pass and we will handle everything for you. Please feel free to contact me if you encounter any hurdles. I hope you have a pleasant time in Penacony. Looks like we can take the elevator to go down another level if we need to. Can I? Oh, I didn't think it'd be unlocked. Oh, it just took us back up. Okay. Okay, so I think we got all the treasure chests on this side. Okay, so we were down there originally. VIP lounge. Oh, this looks familiar to our dream from before. IPC guards, that's interesting. Oh, here a treasure chest. Where is it though? Ah, there it is. Oh, the game's like...
We're finally here. Let's all head to our rooms first and put down our bags.
Oh, she has little roses in her jacket.
Well, how about a drink first? Penacony's Soul Glad is very famous.
Go on. We may be thinking of the same thing.
Do you remember the invite that the Express received?
The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first place.
You recall correctly, but there was more to this invite. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
I don't remember that part of the invite. You mean there was a hidden message?
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box that, when wound, would play an accompanying tune. But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background. I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself, the Riddlers or Inquisition spirits could have done this themselves.
When did you discover this?
When we were handling that Law Fu Stellaron matter. I told Pom Pom about it first thing.
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought up, that family leader mentioned being one of the actual administrators of Penacony, and that it was their duty to relieve us of any problems. In hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. I'm no singer, but her voice sounded a little strange. Would a singer really take to the stage if their voice wasn't in top shape?
Are you saying you suspect that the family did not send the invite and is hiding something from us?
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual, and your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event is becoming more interesting with each passing second. Why didn't you tell the others?
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family.
But you said so yourself. This could concern the Trailblaze.
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th and Don Hung about this.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then.
That's because you were zonked out the whole ride. No one had the chance to tell you.
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about their knowledge of this? There are too many unanswered questions. We must use the utmost caution before we go deeper. Right now, let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Not many get a chance to even visit in their lifetime. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the dreamscape.
It's time to head back to my room. Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest.
And I believe that is a good stopping part. Robo-Ball fan. Oh wait, I can buy things. Greetings, handsome sir. It is an honor to meet such a handsome guest as yourself. Allow me to prepare a drink for you. Well, this recipe is improved based on the famous Galaxy Rangers recipe. Rum, soda, lime, mint, and a touch of sugar, and you'll get the unique mix. Galactic Voyager. Or a mojito. But I'm not an adult yet. Sounds fun. I had a feeling you'd enjoy it. I see you are not quite accustomed to this place. Are you new to Penacony? If you are not in a rush to enter the dream world, please feel free to frequent here. The small bar has a huge selection. With so many customers here, this place is a vast repository of information and a fertile ground for stories. If you have a question or are seeking information, please come here and order a drink. A drink for a story. I guarantee my stories will satisfy your curiosity. And of course, if you have splendid stories to exchange for drinks, I'd be delighted to hear them. Here, this is Lennon's on the house. Don't forget to come by often. Pika Wipe, Great Soda, and Classical So Gland. We'll get one of each, just so they're in my inventory. Interesting. Anyway, so before I got distracted by the merchant icon, that seems like a pretty good place. We made it from the front desk to our rooms, essentially. And so, oh, I also like, I don't think you can see it. There you go. I like that it's called the Reverie Reality. That shows that, like, it's gonna be reality and dreams are gonna get crossed quite a bit, and that's gonna be fun. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Ooh, just dropped my headphone.
Nice.
And so I will be very excited to pick this up again next week. We are going pretty slow because I am only able to do about an hour each time. But so far the setup's pretty good. We've met 4 of the main characters from this area. Misha is adorable. Definitely super cute. I'm curious if he's gonna be more important later because of the like lock in his eyes. I'm curious if like that's gonna symbolize something. Because like I said, I'm getting very much a Matrix Alice in Wonderland thing. And if you all from Alice in Wonderland, like key locks were like always a big
There's still time.
A big point. Also, he has like almost white hair and he carries a stopwatch around all the time. So definitely getting the White Rabbit feeling. He's also, oh, speaking of, more in tune with the Alice in Wonderland, he's the first one who greets you in Penacony when you come in. He is the one that leads you to the front desk, like the rabbit leading Alice into the hole to Wonderland, the burrow to Wonderland. So, very curious about that. Anyway, so we met Misha. We've met Aventurine. Definitely getting some sus vibes from him, but that might just be because I find IPC as a whole very suspicious and very corrupt sounding. And we have also met Sunday and Robin. Sunday's very pretty. Definitely giving like evil architect vibes as well, but definitely would still pull for him. And then Robin's cute. Hopefully her character will get developed a little bit more. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week and a great rest of this month. We are wrapping up February a bit. And this year's a leap year, so everybody enjoy Bennett's birthday on his actual birthday this year for those who play Genshin. And I will see you all next week. Bye, everyone!